His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa met with the Italian President of the Council of Ministers, Giorgia Meloni, at Palazzo Chigi in Rome as part of His Royal Highness's official visit to Italy. His Royal Highness underscored the depth of Bahrain-Italy relations, which continue to strengthen under the support of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. His Royal Highness highlighted the commitment of both countries to further advance their partnership across diverse fields in support of growth and prosperity that will benefit both nations and their peoples. He outlined the importance of deepening the strategic partnership across all levels, creating new opportunities aligned with the shared aims and objectives of both countries.
Stendardo del Reggimento Lancieri di Montebello, banda dell'Arma Trasporti e Materiali e reparto d'onore pronti per la rassegna.
His Royal Highness commended Italy's role in promoting regional and global security and peace, noting that Bahrain, under the leadership of His Majesty the King, remains steadfast in its efforts to secure peace and advance the values of tolerance, coexistence and dialogue globally. He emphasized the importance of the agreements, MOUs and declarations to be signed during the visit, stating that they reflect tangible strides in advancing bilateral relations to consolidate existing partnerships and advance new areas of cooperation. In the presence of His Royal Highness, a strategic investment and collaboration partnership, the SIP, was signed between Bahrain's Ministry of Finance and National Economy and the Italian Ministry of Enterprises and Made in Italy. The SIP was signed on behalf of Bahrain by the Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, and on behalf of Italy by the Minister of Enterprises and Made in Italy, Adolfo Osso. During the official visit, the following was announced. Cooperation in the field of space science, technology and applications between the Bahrain Space Agency and the Italian Space Agency. Enhancing cooperation and developing customs work mechanisms, customs control and customs chain protection between the Customs Affairs Department in Bahrain and the Customs and Monopolies Agency in Italy. During the meeting, both parties discussed ways to further consolidate the Bahrain-Italy partnership across all fields, in addition to the latest regional and international developments and issues of common interest. For her part, Meloni commended the leadership of His Majesty the King in advancing cooperation, stability and peace in the region and beyond. She also welcomed the visit of His Royal Highness, noting that it reflects the shared commitment and mutual interest in enhancing Bahraini-Italian relations in pursuit of common goals and aspirations. The Minister of the Prime Minister's Court, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani, the Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, and several senior officials also attended the meeting. In line with His Majesty the King's commitment to boost relations between Bahrain and Italy, and as part of the official visit of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister to the Vatican and Italy, several agreements were signed between Bahrain and Italy. The Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, and the Deputy Minister of Enterprise and Made in Italy, Valentino Valentini, witnessed the signing of the following. A framework collaboration agreement on cooperation in investments signed between Bahrain Mumtalakat Holding Company and Invest Industrial. The agreement was signed on behalf of Bahrain by the CEO of Mumtalakat, Sheikh Abdullah bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, and on behalf of Italy by the Chairman of the Board of Directors of Invest Industrial, Andrea Bonomi. An agreement on a bilateral banking partnership in the fields of trade and investment was signed between the National Bank of Bahrain, the MBB, and Banco BPM. The agreement was signed on behalf of Bahrain by MBB Chairperson of the Board of Directors, Hala Yatim, and on behalf of Italy by Banco BPM Chairperson of the Board of Directors, Massimo Tononi. An agreement of the Italian-Bahraini Business Council to enhance bilateral cooperation and trade partnerships, signed on the Bahraini side by the co-chairman of the Italian-Bahraini Business Council, Khalid Rashid Al Zayani, and on the Italian side by the co-chairman of the Italian-Bahraini Business Council, Ignazio Moncada. These agreements aim to enhance the strategic partnership between Bahrain and Italy by expanding avenues of cooperation and creating new economic and investment opportunities that support the shared aspirations of both countries. The Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani, and several senior officials were also present.